Hello, everyone, and welcome to Youth Talks in English. I'm your host, Vatana. This is the place where young people share their voices, their dreams, and their journey into the future, all in English. Today, we are talking about one of the most exciting transitions in life, moving forward after high school. For many students, this is both a time of celebration and a time of questions. What's next? What careers? What should I choose? And how can I prepare for the future? I'm joined by a group of amazing guests. Some of them just completed their high school exams, and one of them is already a senior in college. Together, we will explore dreams, challenges, and the road ahead. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Youth Talks in English. My name is Vatana, and I am the host. And this is a great platform, and I'm just building this so the young people can share their voice and their dream. And I'm so excited to have all the beautiful people sitting right in front of me, and we're going to get to know them. And they are just amazing to see. They are young, but they are phenomenal, and I just can't wait to get to know them. And today we are going to talk about something exciting. I call it exciting transition. They have recently finished their high school, and we are going to get to know them. And one of them by the name of Nika, and we're going to have her introduce herself. And she is a senior in college from IFL, and of course we're going to have her introduce herself as well. Themselves. Let's just hear from the senior.
Okay, thank you for the floor. My name is Nika, and I am a senior from both IFL and Role. I have recently finished Role already, so still progressing at IFL. So yeah, very nice to see you all. And I'm counted as youth as well, so I am taking a chance to share what I have gone through, and maybe it would be helpful to these young and potential people here.
Okay, thank you so much, Nika. And I can hear you're studying to university, right? Correct? Yes. Wow. Okay. Thank you,
Yes.
Nika. Next, who wanna introduce yourself next after Nika?
Thank you. So, hello everyone. So my name is Melise, and I'm just finished my high school, and I'm from New Generation School. I'm from Prayukanthal branch. Yes, yeah, and I'm currently now just get ready to go for a preparation period before getting to my university. So right now, you can say that I'm free. I'm staying home. Just get ready for that.
Get ready
Yeah, thank
for that.
you.
Okay. Thank you, Melise, for sharing. And I know you're all kind of a bit of anxious for the result, right? It's coming. When is the result date? Do you know?
It's on the 20th of this month.
20th of this month, August the 20th. Paul? I think we have two women already shared. And what about Paul? Why don't you introduce yourself, Paul?
So my name is Pigment Paul, and you can call me Paul. I've recently finished grade 12, and I'm very grateful for this great and excellent opportunities, and nice to see everyone.
Nice to meet you,
Thank you.
Paul. Thank you very much for joining us, Paul.
Yes. So, hello teacher and hello everyone. So, my full name is Saint Ranita, but I would encourage you guys to call me Nita as a short ones. I am from Phnom Penh City, and I have recently graduated my high school in grade 12 at New Generation School called NGS. And if talking about me, I am someone who joys in readings, exploring something new, and stepping into new experiences like this discussion right now. And my passions lied in chemical engineering as a field that I dream to study abroad. Yes, and honestly, I'm very excited, and I'm very happy to take this opportunity to share my voice and I'm looking forward to learn something new from all of my friends and senior, as well as from you as well. Thank you.
Great, thank you so much. That's beautiful. Thank you. All right, Nitas and Nika and Malis and Paul, and welcome to the podcast Youth Talks in English, Youth Dreams and Their Career. And thank you again for joining. And yeah, we just wanted to ask you before we come to the questions of today, a little bit about, what we call it, icebreaker. Okay, icebreaker question. Let's just do the questions first. And let me ask you, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Yes, thank you, teacher, for the question. If I could travel around the world to any country, I would travel to USA,
Okay.
United States of America, because I think that this country is very a good scenery, or you can call it you, and I would want to learn from new people to meet the new environment, and I also want to eat some of the delicious food, because I ever heard that there was a lot of delicious food and something like a good people that we could learn from each other.
Oh,
Yeah, that's my.
thank you. Okay, what about Malis? If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Okay, thank you for the question. Yeah, I can say that it's a really interesting question. So, my dream destination probably same as Paul either. So probably the United States of America, and why America is one of my dream destinations. Probably, I can see that America is one of the developing country, and I see that people over there, they're very busy working at the same times, and I can see their potential. Their education system are very developing, and I want to go there and get the experience from them. I want to work with them and sharing our culture and sharing with one another, and I could bring those idea, those discovery, and coming back to Cambodian and doing the new thing with our country.
Wow.
That's have been always my dream.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I have not really come into the question for the podcast yet, but now you're already sharing about your dreams to travel and to learn. Thank you very much, Malis, for sharing. Nita, have you already shared? Yes? Okay. Now your turn. If you could travel to anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Yeah, thank you. That's a very beautiful questions. Talking about traveling, I want to choose the United States,
Oh,
a,
okay.
a country that I love the most. I think it is a place where innovations, diversity, and of course opportunities come together.
Nice.
I also think that the U.S. offers like world class education international focus on my chemical engineering major, and along with research opportunities that push the boundaries of science. So I believe that going to the US could offer me and could provide me the best opportunity that I could take this experience to contribute my country back.
Wow. Thank you for sharing, Nita. Beautiful. That's beautiful. All right. Then we have Nika, and I'm not sure what's happening with the. Okay, the camera. She's back now. Nika, would you like to take the question, or would you like to share your experience in South Korea? I give you two
okay.
options. I know you have traveled internationally. You've been to South Korea. I saw that, and I've been.
Um,
Would you like to share that, or because I don't have?
what would be the question about South Korea?
What would be the share your experience? I'm sure that it was the. How many times have you been to South Korea?
Only once.
Okay, all right. So tell us about South Korea. What was the experience?
I think what you watch in K dramas, the street, especially the what it's called Itaewon Class, that drama, and then there's the street there. When you go there, it looks exactly like that, and that was what surprised me. And then um, I think it was overall like very cool experience for me. The food tasted so much better than the Korean food sold here. Not sure if it's because I um, um, ate it there with the atmosphere. I'm not sure, but it was really like good, better, much better than Korean food sold here.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Never been to South Korea before, but I've been to the country that three of you dreaming to go. I've been to the United States back in 2017. That was almost 8 years ago. And the pro.
Me too. At me too.
Okay, all right.
I
All
wanna
you
go
want to
there.
come to the US? Okay. Hey, check it out. Wisely, our Young Southeast Asia Leader Initiative. There are two categories that I have known. One is Wisely Academic Fellowship for college students. If you are students, then you can apply for Wisely Academic Fellowship. But if you work, if you have a job, you work for the government, you work for an NGO, private sector company, then you can check out Wisely Professional Fellowship. So 6 weeks exchange program, lots of great opportunity, and I'm sure you guys can try it, and I'm sure you will get it. Okay. All right, let's come to the topics, everybody. It's the dream use and your career. And I know Paul and Nita and Malis and Nika's already in her 4th year in college. But let's talk about dream. Okay? I know you shared something already. If you could travel around the world, maybe this is just part of, something you want to go, right? What about the career? I mean, as we grow up, things changing. We're going from childhood, teenagers, right? And then things can change. I mean, for example, kids may want to have some ice cream, right? And then you move on to teenager, you want something bigger, and maybe something motivate you, something you have seen, something you experience, and it build up your dream inside you. For example, maybe when you were a kid, you saw like a soldier, very brave, defending our border, protecting our country, and then it's built inside you, and you feel like, I want to be that kind of person. Maybe somewhere in your life, you may have seen a doctor saving someone's life, and then you starting to have that dream in your life. You're starting to think, one day I want to be like that kind of person, and I'm committed to achieving my dream. Okay. And I'd like to hear from you. What is your dream? I mean, I know you have finished, even though you are not sure yet, but I believe most of you I know you're very smart. I know you passed.
Thank you for reminding me. So it's a very hard questions that people ask me, and it's also a very good question to reflect myself back. So to be candid, I did feel pressure. Like, it is hard to balance thinking about the future while I was trying to enjoy my high school life. But from another side, I would say worrying about my major is not a mistake. It's just a human's feelings, and the thing that keep me uh, believing myself is about choose this major, because I would say that I got a very less information about this part, and I really didn't know how this major will be looking like, and I even get so stressed when I think, like, after I finish this major, what jobs will I get to do? Yes, these are the important questions that I have always asking myself. But the things was changing because I was challenging myself to try new things, like joining volunteer programs, asking my seniors, and as well as researching something new every day, even it is a bit. And I also love reading books. So I would say those things are the key that built me who I am today and help my decisions to choose these majors for my university as well. Thank you.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, thank you, teacher, for the question. That is a very interesting question. So, my dreams, I could see myself spending a very few months to overthink about my dreams, and I also find out or making a decision that I want to be a pharmacist because I can see its advantage. It can helping people. It can have the community to grow. It can um, make make people to get a good health, a good human being. So I want to be a pharmacist, just to help people and to it also can be a family influence. And I see my sister. She is in her 3 year in her medical field. She joining a medical field as in the university, and I see like she's struggling, and she helps so many people to help with their health condition, and I also want to do that as well. And for my dream, besides doing just enrolling for the medical field university, I also want to join like the exchange program in another country to learn about their culture, to learn about something that really important in this world. And I also want to make my desire to be coming true. Yes, that's all my dreams that I want to be.
Thanks, Paul. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you. All right, Malise. By the way, for Nika, I'm going to have Nika share her experience when she transited from her high school to college, and I'm going to ask her something. Okay, so Nika, and you're not. We're going to listen to Malise, and then I'm gonna have Nika share her experience. Okay. All right, Malise, what's your dream? What are you excited about?
So thank you for this question, and I'm same as everybody that this is the most difficult things for adult when we're finishing our high school. Yeah, so the kind of career that I want to be, and so I want to see. So basically I want to work in a healthcare sector, focusing on dermatology. So basically, I really love seeing people having their healthy skin, glowy skin, and of course their beauty. I want to see their beauty, but in their own unique way. So, so I got that inspired from my family because my family love taking care of their beauty, love taking care of their health. So I got that inspirations, and then I'm starting to reflect with myself, and then I want to see myself becoming working overseas in a laboratory surrounded by international students and researchers, and together we could sharing knowledge, learn from one another, and especially we could contribute a meaningful discovery that could improve our daily life. And what excited me the most about this dream is not only the innovation, but as I mentioned earlier, I also want to bring those discovery back to my home country and support the people with and solve a real challenge. That's what I've dreamed.
Wow, thank you very much. Wow, the three of you, I can tell that your dreams really initiated by seeing the surrounding, your family members, your peers, your friends. That's wonderful. Keep up your dream, all right? Keep up your dream. And we all have different experience in life, and though I'm older than you all and I've gone through some experience, my experience maybe not yours. We all live in different time. Things change, and but it's good to hear from our seniors, right? It's good to hear their experience and how they went through it, and at least we can learn something from their experience. Okay, now back to Nika, and I know Nika is in her year 4 in college right now, and she's going to university, and we'd like to hear from her how she managed to keep up lots of work, lots of academic work, and she already transited from high school to college, and now she has already spent almost 5 years right now. Well, I'm wrong. I think it's only 4 years in college. So Monica, why don't you say year 4, right?
Yes, 4 years.
4 years, yes.
I did my grade 12 exams in 2021.
2021, now 2025, so 4 years. I think first question for Nika, do you think that life in high school and life in college the same?
So in high school and in university, basically two different experiences. Well, I wanted to ask you three. Do you believe the Khmer word, the Khmer phrase that says "Palong bat do pai suo lei," like which translates to after grade 12 you're going to it's gonna get easier. So yes or no? Just say yes or no.
Okay.
Short term.
Okay, for me, I think I don't look down on the situation, so my answer is gonna be no.
Okay. How about the other two?
Okay, Nita, please.
Yes, thank you. I would also say no.
Okay.
Thank you.
How about Paul?
Paul?
For me, I think no.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. So there's no right or wrong answer here. It's basically your belief. But to me, it is. I say yes. It gets better after the grade 12 exam, or we call it bakdok. In my life, like I've lived for 20 years, there's no bigger pressure than the grade 12 exam. So congratulations for finishing it. You know, there's no more popular exam than this exam. It basically takes the whole country's newsfeed. Wherever you're on social media on that day, you see everything about bakdok, and grade 12 exam, everything about that. So it's such a big exam that everyone determines a part of your success. So yes, in university there are other challenges, but I can guarantee you that it's not much pressure as much as grade 12 exam compared to university. I have done exit exam and also defended my thesis, and I didn't find it much pressuring like the bakdok exam. You know, back then I was like, oh, if I fail this, then that's the end. Like I cannot face reality anymore. So that was my transition towards university, and glad I passed anyway, because I wasn't really good at math, and now too I'm not good at math, so the math subject kind of pulls me down. But anyway, I passed the bakdok exam and I got into university, and life gets better after that because I was so pressured not knowing math, and then now I choose majors that like getting away from math, but still there are some math subjects in that, like studying business, you calculate using Excel and something like that. There's still math, but it gets better for me. So based on your experience, do not think that it's gonna get more stressful, or I'm not even ready for this. That mindset might not be able to help you get into university and have a great like experience, because I used to think, oh, it's gonna get worse, but it's not. It got better for me. Okay.
That's great. That's good. Good to share positive things. You know, it's good to hear from our senior how she managed, and I think that's a great tip for the three of you, right? I think the other questions that the three of you need to be asked is, are you planning to attend college in the evening or in the morning and afternoon? I can tell you why. If you do morning and afternoon, you feel more disciplined. I mean, being a student.
Yeah, shifts matter.
Yes, everyone has the. I mean, I'm sure everyone knows the word discipline, right? If you attend college in the morning and afternoon, compliance, school academic compliance, uniform and everything has to be in discipline. But then in the evening, you have a lot of freedom. You feel like I can dress whatever I want, and it's okay. Sometimes I'm late because I got my job, and then in the evening, So I have graduated from 2 universities. All those I attended in the evening. So I had never felt about having the uniform as much as I did in high school. Of course, in high school, you can't go to school without uniform, right? Without school uniform.
Yes.
Same thing in college. If you go to morning and afternoon, you have to be more disciplined with school uniform. But in the evening, schools probably allowed you. Maybe they understand that you have jobs in the daytime and yeah, I think it's they also encourage students to get experience in working. So, but you don't want to work too much. Also, you have certain amount of time to work, but you should not. That's not what I'm encouraging you to do a lot of work and then you come and I'm saying this because I had experience already. My first degree in computer information system computer, man, I work 8 hours and then in the evening I would come to class feeling so tired and my brain was freezing. That was very often. I think when I was in year 2. By the way, this is probably your tips, when you come to the middle of your college life. It's okay if you feel like, am I really in the right subject? Am I really in a, I don't know, Nika, maybe you feel that also, but I'm speaking this to, university students who are listening to this podcast right now. I'm just sharing my experience to you. 2 of my university, I felt the same. Second year in college, you feel like you could not see where you came from and you don't know where you're going. Like you just get lost in the ocean, and it's pretty normal. But then you step back, refocus, change some learning strategies, and then move on and knowing something greater. And that's when you have dream, when you know where you're going. And sometimes, you allow your thoughts, negative thoughts come to you. Oh, I want to do this is better. Why would I waste my time being in college, So lots of things coming. But just so we live in, it's okay, when you have mistakes, when, go on, move on, guys. And I know sometimes we felt like, hey, what does that mean, just keep the dream on and you never know what is coming. And I share with you something, what dreams mean for us sometimes. Dreams, it's like you close your eyes and you can see something. When I drive in the morning, my kids were playing and then my wife was sitting next to me and then we drive. And then I said, hey, what about going to the beach? When we have sometimes have money, we go to the beach. And then I starting to dream. I speaking dream while I'm driving. And I said, oh, if we're playing on the beach and we enjoy, I'm going to take you to the water. And then we were just talking with our eyes closed, almost like that, right? And my son, he loved it. He loved talking, And it looks like we are in the beach right now, And sometimes we have to save money. We're not rich. We cannot do whenever we want, whatever we want. But dreams sometimes, it's give us some energy of wanting to do what we're doing. We don't know. Maybe after we are saving, we have enough, we will go. But right now, just to think about it, I feel good already, And that's give us the internal energy to help us move on. And yeah, so that's what I wanted to encourage you. Keep your dream, and it's okay when we make a mistakes. All right, thanks, guys. We're almost coming to the end right now. It's Youth Talks in English, and the topic is the dreams of youth and their career. And right now we're joining by the 3 youngsters just finished their high school, and the senior Nika from IFL, and she's the seniors, and we've just been listening to her experience, and we have also listened to the dreams of the young people. And so what's next now? And I'm going to ask the last questions for everyone, okay? Right.
Because in my case, I didn't know what I wanted to study. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I have nothing related to like chemistry, engineering. I was not really exposed to that. So I think your very cool for having your dream. But okay, so I think I should start first. Uh, it's great that youth have dreams, but one advice that I would like to share to everyone, to those who are watching this, and also the youth here, is to balance your dreams, your passion, and practicality, which means we often hear people say, follow your passion, follow your dream, and then you will never work in a day in your life. You're just basically doing what you love. That sounds amazing, but in reality it's not that simple. Like in practicality, when we put it into practice, it's not always that simple. So passion is powerful. It gives us motivation, creativity, joy. It motivates us to do what we like. But if we only care about our passion without thinking about the real world, without thinking about what we're good at, we might end up very frustrated. Like for example, I have passion in dancing. Like I love K-pop, I love music, I like dancing. But did I pursue something in dancing? No, because from my own perspective point of view, I ask myself, do I really want to work like this for the rest of my life? Will my career stay like this, like stable? How long will I be able to dance? Let's say until 40, 50. How about the other years? So I thought about the real world and I decided to pursue teaching, where I believe that the market is bigger. And then maybe a simple question to ask yourself, what do you enjoy doing? And that is your passion. What am I good or willing to be better at? That is your skill. And then the last question would be, what does the world need and value? That's practicality. So where those 3 points meet, that's often where you find a career that feels both meaningful to you and also realistic. Again, after graduating college, we'll need to work. So we need to.
Hey, we want to sincerely thank all of you for joining us on Youth Talks in English. During our podcast, we experienced some unexpected disconnection issue and we apologize for interruption. Your patience and support means so much to us. We truly value having you with us on this journey and we do our best to ensure a smoother experience next time. Stay tuned, more inspiring conversations are on the way. For more educational content, inspiring conversation, youth stories, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, MR.V for Cambodia. Your support helps us reach and empower more young people across Cambodia. Let's keep learning and growing together. Together, we will explore dreams, challenges, and the road ahead.